The hypotenuse of a right triangle is 5x plus 5 centimeters long. The length of the other two sides are 4x plus 8 and 3x minus 5. We have to form an equation and solve it to determine the lengths of the three sides of the triangle. So, first off, draw yourself a triangle. Might make it easier to visualize. We've got a right angle triangle. The hypotenuse is going to be 5x plus 5. And the other two sides are going to be 4x plus 8 and 3x minus 5. So recall, the equation for finding the hypotenuse is going to be a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Well, we've got all three. Let's put those in. You have 4x plus 8 squared plus 3x minus 5 squared is equal to 5x plus 5 squared. So we're going to expand that one out. What you're going to have is 4x plus 8 times 4x plus 8 plus 3x minus 5 times by 3x minus 5 is equal to 5x plus 5 times by 5x plus 5. When you FOIL these, you'll get 16x squared plus 64x plus 64 plus 9x squared minus 30x plus 25, and this is equal to 25x squared plus 50x plus 25. Okay, so let's collect our like terms. So here's our equation. All we need to do is collect our like terms. Let's start off with the left-hand side. We got 16 and 9x. These added together will give you 25x squared. Collect our x's. What you're going to be left with is a positive 34x. And then collect our constants. That's going to be positive 89. On the other hand, we don't need to do anything here. We got 25x squared plus 50x plus 25. Now, take a note. We have 25x squared on both sides, no matter where you move it. These are going to end up canceling out. Okay, since we're solving for x, we're going to move x to one side and the constants to another. So we're going to subtract 34. Okay, so it's 0 on this side. You're going to subtract 34 on this side as well. So you're left with 16x. The 25, we're going to subtract to move it over. So 25 minus 25 is 0. And subtract 25 from the 89, which is going to give you 64. So what you're left with is 16x is equal to 64. Divide this by 16, divide this by 16, x is equal to 4. Okay, so this is the information we do have right at the moment. This is the triangle, and we know that x is equal to 4. All we need to do is solve each of these expressions. Now that we have x, we can figure out what the lengths of each side are. So let's start with c, which is your hypotenuse. That's going to be 5 times 4 plus 5, which is equal to 25 centimeters. Let's look at a. Okay, so that's going to be 4 times 4 plus 8 is equal to 24 centimeters. And last, you have side B, which is going to be 3 times 4 minus 5, which is going to be 7 centimeters.